There are stories buried beneath the sands of time, whispers of worlds that once thrived with unimaginable knowledge and power, then vanished without a trace. Civilizations that rose higher than their era should have allowed, that built structures even modern science struggles to explain. Who were they? How did they disappear? And why does history seem so eager to forget them? Tonight, we'll go beyond the ruins and into the silence between the stones to uncover the truth about the lost civilizations that defy every law of time. Long before the rise of Egypt, before Sumer, before what we call history even began, there are traces of civilizations erased from existence. Beneath the oceans, under jungles, beneath deserts and ice sheets, lie forgotten cities, once vibrant, now swallowed by mystery. The evidence is scattered, fragmented, and inconvenient, but when pieced together, it tells a story of cycles, of humanity rising and falling again and again, as if the world itself resets every few thousand years. And the question is, what caused the reset? Some say these were the children of the gods. Others claim they were advanced humans destroyed by cataclysm. Take the lost city of Atlantis, for example, often dismissed as myth. Yet, ancient writings from Egypt, Mesoamerica, and India describe eerily similar stories, a great empire destroyed overnight by fire, water, and trembling earth. Could they all be remembering the same forgotten event? Or were there multiple civilizations that met the same fate, each buried under new layers of human history, waiting for rediscovery? Let's start with the most mysterious of all, Göbekli Tepe, in modern-day Turkey. Archaeologists date it to around 12,000 years ago, thousands of years before agriculture or written language should have existed. Yet, its pillars are massive, perfectly aligned, and decorated with symbolic carvings of animals and cosmic signs. Who built this when the world was supposedly full of hunter-gatherers? How did they transport those stones weighing tons without wheels or metal tools? More importantly, why did they bury the entire site intentionally, as if hiding it from the future? Then there's the city of Dwarka, beneath the Arabian Sea. According to Indian texts, this was the kingdom of Lord Krishna, built in splendor, with golden palaces and shining towers. For centuries, it was considered legend. But in 2001, marine archaeologists found ruins deep underwater, arranged with uncanny precision. Streets, walls, sculptures, all dated to around 9,000 years ago. How could such a city exist so far back when the official timeline says no civilization existed then? Travel west to the Andes. High in the mountains of Bolivia lies Puma Punku, a site so extraordinary that even engineers are baffled. Gigantic stone blocks cut with machine-like precision, some weighing hundreds of tons, interlocking perfectly without mortar. The ancient builders had no iron tools, no wheels, no cranes. Yet they achieved a perfection that modern builders can barely replicate. The stone's composition itself seems engineered, not natural. Who taught them this knowledge? And why does it echo so closely to the construction style found on the other side of the world in Egypt? Speaking of Egypt, the Great Pyramid itself may not be what we think. Modern Egyptology claims it's around 4,500 years old. But erosion patterns and geological data suggest parts of it could be far older, perhaps survivors of a much earlier civilization. Beneath the Sphinx, ground-penetrating radar has found cavities, tunnels, and chambers that no one has fully explored. Ancient legends say it hides a hall of wreckage, containing the history of a forgotten world before the flood. Could the Sphinx be far older, guarding the memory of those who came before the pharaohs? Across the ocean, deep within the jungles of Cambodia, lies Angkor Wat, once the heart of a vast empire. The city's layout aligns perfectly with the stars, as if designed to mirror the heavens. Some researchers believe it was built atop even older ruins, ones that predate recorded history. The same pattern appears in Mexico, where Teotihuacan's pyramids align with Orion's belt, just like the Giza complex. Different cultures, thousands of miles apart, building the same cosmic blueprint. Coincidence or a shared inheritance from a civilization we've forgotten? Then, beneath the waves near Japan, divers discovered the Yonaguni Monument, massive stone terraces, sharp angles, stairways, and flat platforms. Some scientists call it a natural formation, but the symmetry and precise geometry say otherwise. Locals call it the Japanese Atlantis. Could rising sea levels after the last ice age have swallowed entire coastal civilizations? If so, what else lies hidden beneath the ocean, beyond human reach? There is also the mysterious city of Nan Madol in Micronesia, a series of artificial islands built with basalt columns weighing tons each. The ancient builders transported them across the ocean without boats capable of such a feat. The local legend speaks of two brothers who used flying stones to construct the city, a phrase eerily similar to myths of levitation technologies told in other ancient cultures. Could this be an echo of lost technology, misunderstood as magic? Patterns begin to emerge, advanced knowledge appearing out of nowhere, monumental architecture and sudden disappearance. It's as if these civilizations shared a common source or lived during an age when humanity was far more advanced than we believe. Then came catastrophe, floods, solar flares, shifting poles, or perhaps self-destruction. Myths from every corner of the earth speak of a great flood, of gods descending and leaving behind survivors to rebuild. But maybe gods wasn't the right word. Maybe they were humans just like us, but from an age erased by time. Some researchers point to the Younger Dryas impact event around 12,800 years ago as the turning point. A sudden cosmic impact, global fires, floods, extinction. If this is true, it fits perfectly with Plato's date for the fall of Atlantis. Could this be the event that reset humanity, wiping out every trace of advanced civilization and forcing survivors to start again from stone tools? Even stranger are the artifacts that don't belong to any known era, gears encased in rock, footprints next to dinosaur tracks, metallic spheres perfectly balanced found in ancient mines. These are not myths. They're documented discoveries dismissed as anomalies. But how many anomalies does it take before coincidence becomes evidence? It's almost as if history is repeating itself. We rise, we build, we reach a peak, and then something happens. Nature, war, or a cosmic event brings it all down. And every time we forget, our myths become legends. Our technology becomes magic. Our stories become religion. Could we be the next cycle, unaware of what came before? What if the ruins we study today were once as modern as our cities? What if the skyscrapers we build will one day be found under sand and coral? And future archaeologists will ask the same question we ask now. Who built this? When you stand in front of the ruins of a lost civilization, you can almost feel it, the silence, the echo of something that doesn't want to be forgotten. The stones whisper, the air feels heavy with memory. Maybe these places are not remnants of the past, but warnings from the past. A message that says, we've been here before. So, as we uncover each mystery, each impossible artifact and sunken temple, remember, our story is not a straight line. It's a circle, a cycle of light and loss, creation and collapse. Somewhere out there, beneath ocean floors or mountain peaks, may still lie the evidence that connects us to them, the ancestors of forgotten ages. And when that evidence finally emerges, will we be ready to accept that history is far older, far stranger, and far more cyclical than we ever imagined? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the forgotten past. What do you think? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please give this video a like and subscribe for more mysteries. See you next time.